So there's my wheel calibrating, another arcade classic on griffomedia.com. This is Konami's GTI Club, which for me back in the mid-90s was my go-to game in the arcades. It was absolutely brilliant to play. And I tell you what, the PS3 version was pretty good as well, which you can't get anymore. We're talking going back 15 years maybe that this was a game on PSN. No longer a thing. But let me tell you, it was very, very good, and it was only about $6.99 when it was out on the PSN. It's in my downloads list. I've only got one regret from old classic downloads on PSN. I never ever downloaded Outrun. Outrun Arcade I never downloaded. So the options are single player, multiplayer, and you can play people online, and I'll show you the options. But you can actually use the old PlayStation Eye. Check that out. Where you can actually see people that you were racing. One of the very few games.
Level of difficulty.
Right, I'm going to go easy race because I've not played this in ages. We'll start easy and we'll work our way up. But anyway, the selection of cars are Volkswagen Golf, GTI, you've got the Austin Mini and the Renault 5 and the Fiat and the Lancia, and we're going to go the Golf for the first race. And you do get a choice of the views on the car here, so I'll show you that.
3, 2, 1, go!
So that's my car there, and I'm just going to hop into the car and just have the bumper in front. One thing I can't remember is what is the handbrake on this. I don't remember. And when I've been into the settings, it doesn't tell me. So we're going to try and navigate the game without it, but it's fine. A little shortcut. Attention to detail in this game is fantastic. The trains going over, etc. And as I remember, when you get easy, medium and hard and stuff, you just get a lot more traffic on the course. And obviously the competitors become a lot more competitive. Woo! Force feedback on the wheel is great, you can change it. I think this is set standard to 80%, which I feel is enough for a game of its ilk. I used to love playing this game back in the day. We're talking around 1996, and my place to go to, I'm going to go the long way here, would have been the Chester Mega Bowl, and me and my mate Pete Morgan back in the day used to go and play this game, and it was great fun. And £1 a game, I remember. Wow. Remember paying £1 to play games. Because there's like little mini games, isn't there, in the GTI Club, and they were quite cool because you'd like have a bomb and then you basically have a game of tick with a bomb. And when the timer ran out, then the car would explode. That was quite cool. Well, it's been a while, but it was easy mode, wasn't it? Just gonna knock the volume down slightly, so I feel like I'm not cutting through. But yeah, it's great. PS3, like I was saying earlier, is that I'm so glad that I downloaded this when I did, because you can't get it anymore. But my biggest regret on the PSN store was probably never downloading the arcade version of Outrun. It was kind of there, and I don't know why I didn't, because I do love Outrun.
Level of difficulty.
Medium will go for. It was probably because I was playing it on the PC or something. I don't know. Let's change the car. Let's go. Let's mix it up. Let's go mini. Stay on automatic. I don't think this game is just too frantic for gears, isn't it? But yeah, Konami, just great for games, aren't they? There's the Mini. view here as we come down the hill. As you can obviously, goodness me, let's not go in that view. And let's, there again, had I been a little bit quicker there, I think I would have hit the bus. Right, let's try and get some time on these guys now. But you can see the traffic, I've switched it to medium, the traffic has increased somewhat, hasn't it? But they don't make arcade games like they used to, do they? I mean, they don't. They just don't. I'm talking racing games here. And they're all cutting down that little shortcut there. Come on. Which we'll do on the next lap. Let's go round. Trying to chase third place down. Force feedback all over the shop. Ah, that was always the thing there. Come on. Right, should we follow this dude here? Sharp left. Oh yeah. Ah! Yeah. Come on. Only in fourth though. And I feel like I'm doing well. Where are they? Where on earth are they? I tell you what, I won't be switching up from medium level, but I will show you some more stuff on the game. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, it wasn't the greatest drive, but I got third place there. How on earth can you play even harder than that? I mean, you'd have to be a right whiz. It's a new record for me, is it? I'm obviously not signed in yet. It'd usually be Griffo Leeds or Griffo Radio, Griffo Media. Right, so yeah. So let's switch back in. So what is missing from this game? Let's have a look. So you got a free run. So it's just races. So in the arcade, and I have done the arcade version on my channel, you get to play different games. The latest arcade game has one where you're in a court and you can kick around a football into goal, which is brilliant. So do a search for GTI Club, the new version, on my channel. Should we have one more race, or should we do a free run? Let's do a free run, and that'll wrap the video up. So PS3, great game.
Select a car. Select a transmission.
Yeah, it's a really good game. If you've got it in your downloads list, highly recommend getting it back out the box. So now you get to explore. So where is everything? Now we can see where everything is. It all feels a little bit alien to me, to be honest with you. Obviously we know where we are there. So technically you need to know, go down there, couldn't you? You need to know where all the shortcuts are to do well at this game. Is there a little... It's quite nice actually, just having a free roam and just seeing where everything is. Should we go down here? Feels like I'm going to take off. Goodness me, that is I know the bend you're coming round here, and it is literally a proper lift off, that, isn't it? Wow. And then of course you come back round here. This tunnel I didn't use in the races. Hang on, did I just see another shortcut there? You know, we could maybe get into the tunnel. Can I go down there? Oh my goodness, didn't know that existed. I tell you what, good eyes me. Look at this, it's like a multi-story car park. That's pretty cool. So, it's a game where technically you needed to know where all... there's another one. You needed to know where all the shortcuts are, and you're probably watching this with me thinking, God, I didn't know that existed. Anyway, this is it then. Oh yeah, do you remember back in there just knocking stuff over? But on the arcade version there'd be people sat out eating ice cream and stuff, and anyway. So GTI Club, Konami legend. Let's have a view of the beach before we finish. Griffomedia.com. Thanks for checking out the channel, guys. Let's have a view of the harbour and